And I said I was gonna do this for a while. I wasn't capping, man. I was really trying to let everything transpire. I was trying to let all the facts get out. I was trying to let all the information hit the scene before I even talked about this, man. First thing I want y'all to do, man, if you rocking with me, you already know it's your boy Nick Bagz. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, man. We locked in. Now today we gonna be talking about Quavo and the death of his brother, his nephew. They like brothers, but that was his nephew, man. The death of Takeoff. Now, as soon as I seen this transpire in real time, I thought in my head, Quavo shouldn't have said that. At first, I didn't even know what Quavo said before shots rang out. Now, we talking about, for everybody who don't know, J.R. Prince Jr. had a party in Houston at a bowling alley. He invited, and this is all allegedly, he invited Quavo and the Migos to come, pop up, pop out, pull up, and come show love. So that's what J.R. Prince did. When Quavo and them got there, they was shooting dice, they was gambling, they was kicking it, and on the way for them to go outside, when Quavo and Migos and all them decided to leave or whatever, you know how sometimes when at the end of a party, or like towards the end of the night, people kind of congregate outside the event. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, so they was congregating outside of the event, and that's when a slight argument happened. You know, Sometimes, now me personally, when I lose money, I am upset. That's why at a young age, I decided to stop gambling and stop shooting dice, because I lost only like $300 before, and I was finna kill somebody over that, because I feel like the guy was cheating me. I feel like he used trick dice. But then my greater man thought, man, Nick, you can't prove it. Even if you do prove it, then you expose your hands. Now you at a disadvantage. So I made that choice, man. Like, rather than me just risk my freedom and shooting up a crowd full of people over $300, let me just, anything that's making me feel this passionate, let me stop doing. So I made a decision as a young guy that I wouldn't gamble in the street like a dog no more. And this was me, and I was broke. I'm worried about $300. Now Quavo is on a big pedestal. He's a big artist, and Quavo, they saying Quavo lost between $7,000 to $20,000 that night in dice. People saying it's more money. We'll never know the exact amount of money he lost, but he was irritated. So as he leaving, people talking to Quavo, yeah, I guess he was talking to J.R. Prince Jr. about possibly hooping. Everybody know that Quavo is a hooper, and he loved playing basketball. So they figure like, hey man, we just got some money out this man. Let me find another way to get some money out of him. So they making jokes and they talking back and forth, and it's getting a little bit aggressive. And at the time when Quavo said, "Hey man, look man, I ain't worried about no basketball," when he got on the type of time he was on, I thought in my mind that somebody could take that as disrespect. The way that he said what he said, it don't even matter what he said. The way that he said it was disrespectful. Now, I would go out on a limb and say that this same thing could have happened a different way. He could have been 100% respectful. He could have said, hey, man, you know what? You guys are right. You right. I'm wrong. I'm just going to leave. I appreciate y'all for letting me come out. And probably when he left, the same thing could have happened. So, I'm not saying that Quavo got his nephew killed. I'm not saying that. That's not what happened, man. What I'm saying is that Quavo could have handled himself better in that situation. He could have chose his words in the manner in which he used his words. He could have chose them more wisely, and maybe, possibly, he could have saved his nephew's life. Now, it's always a sad thing when we have a loss of life. It's a sad time, and that don't make no excuse because Quavo wasn't the trigger man. He didn't pull the trigger. So the young man that supposedly pulled the trigger, he was in the wrong. But then it all boils down back to the situation with King Von and what's his name? I forgot the Quando Rondo. Now Quando Rondo, his shooter, people are saying his shooter did what he was supposed to do. A fight broke out, and his shooter did what he was supposed to do, protect the bag. In this situation, maybe it's the same thing with J.R. Prince Jr. A fight broke out. We still haven't seen who threw the first blow, who initiated. We haven't seen a different camera angle or none of that. So y'all look forward to new camera angles being released. But when we see these new camera angles and they show what happened, maybe this might be a situation where J.R. Prince, his shooter, was trying to protect, his guy, his breadwinner. So we don't really know. We're going to have more information. But I just want to go out on the limb and say, when you in a situation, when you in the streets, when you dealing with streets, dudes, and when you away from home, I'm telling you, a little respect can save your life. So y'all, man, y'all stay tapped in, man. I just wanted to come kick it with y'all real quick, man. I don't want to do too much, man. I love all of my supporters. Continue to support. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And it's your boy Nick Bagz, boy, and I'm gone, man. Love y'all, man. Be smooth. Y'all be smooth, man. Continue to support. Support me. I'm gonna support you.